Hello gamers and welcome back to the channel. Today we will talk about the upcoming ranked season starting on the 6th of September on the European server and worldwide, and we'll talk about the rewards, the meta, what to play, what not to play, and is it worth it to play it? We'll see. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Guys, so here is the thread that Wargaming brought down yesterday, and as you can see it's going to be 10v10 once again, so they're keeping the format and retaining it from the last experimental season. Now, the main reward is going to be the tier 10 Chinese 114 SP2 tank destroyer, which I'll show you in a second right here. Blah blah blah. Season date September 6th to the 20th, so basically 2 weeks of playing. The prime times 14 to 2 on weekdays and 10 to 2 p.m. a.m. on weekends. Okay, this didn't change. The ranks are the same, okay, blah blah blah. Alright guys, so a lot of you have been asking me what is the most efficient way to get chevrons. Basically, the most efficient way to get chevrons is to be on the top 1 spot every time on the leaderboard. Now this might not be always possible because of bad teams, bad MM, blah blah blah, all that, but one thing that a lot of you forget is that you have to maximize the roll XP of your tank. For example, if you're playing an STB, the STB is in the versatile medium tank category, which means that you also get XP for blocking damage, doing damage at your own view range, and also losing HP, because it's, for example, use HP booster 2.2k and somebody shoots you, you basically get extra XP for that because the roll XP corresponds to that mechanic. So you have to research what kind of tanks have what kind of bonus XP amplifier. Basically, in this case, you'll want to play as many tanks as possible which can go cooldown and have gun depression. Now, why? Because the meta is very based around that. The meta is very gun depression and cooldowny. So the tanks that you will want to opt for will be the Super Conqueror, the Kranwagen, the STB-1, the VZ-55, and probably some of the Russian heavy turreted tanks, which don't have as good of a gun depression, but are really sturdy. For example, the 430U, the 277, even the IS-7 can work. Now, TDs, I don't really recommend playing in ranked if you want to go for a fast finish and getting that roll XP, because TDs are always a lot of times useful on long range maps, but a lot of times you also get very close range maps with close range combat, and in that scenario against other tanks which can go cooldown and are impenetrable in their turrets, you will not be able to do as much damage, aka you will not get roll XP and you will not get displacements as well. So now let's take a quick look at the reward tank, the 114 SP2, the tier 10 Chinese premium tank destroyer. And I'm going to set this up as a full DPM tank with rammer and vents and food and brothers in arms and the view range skills and camo and camouflage paint like this. And wow, 3.7 thousand DPM in a TD with 650 alpha damage. That is absolutely huge. That is devastating. That is great. Like, you have 10.48 seconds reload for 650 alpha. The effective DPM is so high, but what are the downsides of this? 1.7 aiming time. We're talking about a super fast aiming gun with actually not bad dispersion values. So far, I really like this gun, and one of my dear friends said that any tank can work if the gun is good. Now, this gun has already convinced me. Now, the penetration values are 273 on the AP and 329 on the APCR shells, which are not that fast, but they are still at the gentle 1250 velocity, which is not bad. Now let's look at 35 ammo capacity. You have enough for all these potential damage. 23,000 here. Caliber is very good. 152mm shells overmatch quite a lot of armor plates in the game. So even if you hit those weakly armored sides of medium tanks and heavy tanks, you will still pan because of the overmatch values. Now the top speed is 45, which is quite healthy. 980 horsepower, 16 power to weight ratio, which is not bad. You could probably use turbo to boost this up a little bit. Now The gun handling, vert steps wise, we'll have to see that in the game, but it has 7 degrees of gun depression now. I think this tank is quite tall though. Let us check. This tank looks quite tall. It doesn't look that tall. It looks like a 268 kind of taller, maybe a little bit more taller now. The armor is very lackluster now. As you can see, 100 millimeters. Chieftains and Eskongs will pen you in the front and upper plate, and turret maybe even with HE, which is very concerning now. This kind of feels like a glass cannon. You can't really side script with it. I mean, here there is some kind of space. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is really impressive right there. Look at the side over here. Look at the side over here. This is full on ricochet. What about APCR? The same. Oh, holy shit! You actually have to aim. Anyway, like as you can see, the side is not bad because of the spaced armor here, but this you will still pen here. I mean, there are some spots you will not pen, but most of the time nobody's gonna be shooting the side. Like you can shoot the turret here, on the hull as well. Cupola is quite huge. But yeah, this tank will get penetrated by even tier 7s, which it will never meet. But this gun is very convincing. It has 2000 HP, which is not bad, not the worst. Yeah, the armor sucks already, we talked about it. But the 7 degrees of gun depression that I wanted to check now, let's see how that works in real life here. Okay, this does not seem that bad, to be honest. I think this is... because the tank is quite tall, picking like this on smaller ridge lines will be quite useful with this gun depression, but on ridge lines which with a much worse angle, it's gonna be quite bad, because as you can see, the turret is kind of sitting on the middle of the hull, and you will have to peek really high up to shoot. And you can also get tracked fairly easily here through the first sprocket wheels of the track. So overall, I would say this tank is worth it. Like, the gun convinced me. It's a very good platform. So once again, we're going to have daily missions for different vehicle roles, which you can see a few examples here, like Hail of Fire, cause at least 3k damage to enemy vehicles in a battle playing in a vehicle that belongs to one of the following super heavy tanks, sniper, medium tank, blah blah blah. You get some extra bonds and a bonus battle. Now, you have to, okay, another thing that I wanted to mention about rank is that I'll be making some videos about ranked in the upcoming days, and the daily bonus battles is the bonus battles you're getting based on your win rate and the amount of games you've won in the qualification phase, which consists of 20 battles. Now, you can play 20 battles within the tank. I recommend once again Kramwagen, Eskonk, STB, and maybe the VZ55 for that. And basically the daily bonus battles, basically you can use one bonus battle per day per tank. So if you basically win a game and the STB or top 2, you're getting 2 chevrons. You're going to be getting 4 instead of 2, because this basically doubles it. Same scenario, you lose, but you're on the top 1 player, you're getting 1 chevron by basic, but you're gonna instead get 2 because of the daily bonus battle here. So you have to hunt for these ones. These ones are the most important in finishing ranked fast, because you can jump quite a lot of ranks because you're getting more chevrons here. Now let's see, fight to the last to earn a heap of rewards. Okay, you're going to have some turbo, some credits, tokens, that's pretty nice, some more bonds. Oh, okay, not bad. This is 1600 bonds, this is 3600 bonds, this is, yeah, okay, so like 6.5k bonds around, and you also get the 3D styles and the tokens, which I think will be able to, you'll probably be able to like upgrade these tokens and get the 114 at the end of the 3rd season, I believe, which is going to be mid to 2022, I think. But yeah, they talk about the tank here, some screenshots. Yeah, I would say this tank is going to be probably worth it. It really feels like a glass cannon, and I really like those glass cannons, because anything other than a gorilla, it can still bounce a shell, even though it's not going to bounce that many. But still, you understand. Ah, yeah, here you have all the rewards here, so you'll need the 9 tokens, an item of improved equipment of your choice. So that's going to be HP as well. So bond HP is coming to the game probably, guys. That is going to be plus 12.5% of your HP in Evu, so I would recommend getting that. And you get 2 items of improved equipment of your choice, which is great once again because you can pick up a turbo if you did not have the turbo from the last season, and you can also get an HP which you can rotate through your tanks. And here you can get 3 of them, so it's just getting 2 turbos and 1 HP. So yeah, you have some extra items here, some styles. These styles are pretty good. Sakura Storm is not bad. Into Space is also pretty okay. Ice Shelf is okay too. And now you can also buy these tanks. The Concept 1B, the Charlemagne, which is absolutely trash. Don't get this tank, aka I've seen it and no, you just don't want to get it. But the Concept 1B is a very good tank. Now the Charlemagne is not worth 15k, but the Concept 1B is absolutely worth every single bond that you would spend on it. I much more prefer the Concept than the Kampfpanzer 50T. I think this tank is very much overrated. Now the 3D stars are not bad for the Progetto, for the light tank. But guys, today's goal is getting 200 likes in the first 2 days on the video. If you get 200 likes, I'll be making ranked videos in the upcoming 2 and 3 days to make it easier for you guys to achieve those chevrons and keep jumping those ranks to play less and less in the ranked season. Now, one thing I wanted to tell you is that the meta is very stale right now. The meta is very heavy tank, hold down, gun depression oriented. So as I said in the video already, play those tanks like S-Conk, Randwagen, VZ55, STB. All those tanks with turret armor are very good. Now you don't need that much gun depression, but for choke points on these maps, the S-Conk, the Randwagen combo have really good gun depression values that you can use those positions with. Now we can also make guides, so tell me in the comments what you guys would like to watch on this channel. Map guides for ranked, how to play in general, how to like use your positions and use your teammates to gain advantage in ranked. Just write me what you guys want. Once again guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, throw me a like, tell me what you want to see on the channel, and then see you on twitch.tv, because from the 6th of September we'll be playing ranked non-stop. So if you guys want to come and check it out, the description, my Twitch link also on the screen. So we'll see you there. Take care and goodbye.